Hey there, my name is Cloud, and this is me enjoying my runs and the best gifts of life with my ladies. You can say I'm passionate about running. Welcome to my channel, dedicated to recovery and rehabilitation. Thank you for joining me in this journey to recover from the big C and hopefully someday soon run again. Hi, how are you? And welcome back to my channel. Another day, another grind. You know it. Let's get after this. So today's a sort of a big day for me, I guess you could say that. The reason why is I'm actually trying to shoot for 3 sets now. So in order to fit this still in a decent 10-12 minute window format for my channel, I need to speed up the video. So you might actually see me moving quicker, faster, and frantically. But trust me, that's not my my actual speed. This is 3 times the speed. So the video is altered. Keep that in mind when you see me pacing through and moving between the machines and doing my work. This is unnaturally faster and quicker than real life, so keep that in mind. For today, I just wanted to relate to you and let you know that certain changes with regards to my recovery. So with regards to my treatment scheme, and I had my doctor visit yesterday with my oncologist, and if you may not know, I'm done with chemo. I'm finished with my chemo. My doctor and myself, we've both agreed upon that the course of treatment for me moving forward is to do something else. So effectively, that something else is to move on to targeted treatment therapy. Since in my particular case of adenocarcinoma, I do have the ALK gene mutation. I effectively become a candidate for treatments using targeted therapy for exactly that mutation. The current generation of medication that they are now recommending, which is essentially the second generation of this particular kind of treatment, is called Alectinib. There is a third generation, which is even more powerful, called Lorlatinib. I think I could be wrong. I think, but I digress. That's currently I'm going to be doing the Alectinib. Now the medication's name is Alecensa. I think, again, I'm butchering that name. I swear these pharmaceutical companies just come up with some really difficult medications to pronounce. So the dosing that I'm supposed to be doing for this particular type of treatment is 600 milligrams, which is divided into twice a day of 4 capsules. So I'm actually, tomorrow is day 1 for me. So I'm supposed to take 4 capsules in the morning with food, and then 4 capsules in the evening, with food as well. And then that's going to be my dosing, for the foreseeable future. Because in my case, it is a stage 1B. They're saying, the treatment plan should be about 2 years worth of taking it. I think the wisdom is that if you get a recurrence of the cancer or a regrowth thereof, it usually happens within that time frame, between 2 to 3 years. So if the medication is able to protect you from having a recurrence, or a relapse, really is the right word to use, suffice it to say, for now, it's a very good, strong, powerful medication that helps prevent a relapse of the tumor cells, of the cancer growth. So together with the treatment scheme is I'm supposed to take and have labs drawn every week for the first 4 weeks, which will taper off to once a month thereafter. But in the near term, in the first month of treatment, my doctor wants to monitor my labs, particularly this time my liver. If in chemo and the use of cisplatin and pemetrexed, the biggest thing was monitoring my kidney function. With Alectinib, the biggest thing is monitoring my liver function. So that's what they're going to be closely monitoring and paying attention to over the next 4 weeks. So effectively every week, every Friday, I'm supposed to be going back to the doctor and having my labs drawn. Definitely my veins aren't happy about that news, but it is what it is. So for the most part, they say that candidates tolerate this medication very well throughout the course of their treatments, and yet there are certain side effects that we should be, or I should be, watching out for. And the usual ones, such as fatigue, constipation, slowness of the beating of the heart, or bradycardia, shortness of breath. Those are the two major ones that I should be acutely aware of. The other ones are, the usual suspects. Photosensitivity to the sun, I suppose. It is said so. Rash, swelling in the legs and the feet. But the highlight was really, those two things: shortness of breath following a pneumonitis, which is, a noted side effect, and bradycardia, which is the slow beating of the heart. So these are some of the things that, two of the most important things that I should be acutely aware of while I'm taking Alectinib or Alecensa. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I'm not sure. In terms of being liver toxic, jaundice or yellowish skin pigmentation, or the eyes, the sclera of the eyes, you might see jaundice there. These are signs of liver toxicity, obviously. So these are some of the more important ones I should be really keeping an eye on now that I'm taking Alectinib. But for the most part, it is said that most people tolerate the medication really well. We just need to make sure that we I monitor and I get my labs and not miss it every week, so they can check how my body is reacting to the new medication. I did take labs actually yesterday, and then the results came back real quick. All my numbers are normal. They're all basically within normal levels, let me just put it that way. So that's the big news for me this junction. Now that I am officially moving away from chemotherapy and I am now moving into targeted therapy, I'm hopeful that my recovery goes into second gear, and that's why today I'm actually doing 3 sets of this. So again, just to remind you, this video is moving 3 times quicker speed wise, so it can finish through the entire format of the channel. Now that I'm doing 3 sets of each of these exercises on my cross training program. Hopefully soon the weather changes here where I live, that I can actually be outside and do my cardio work outside. And oh, by the way, I'm sure you know, still no lifting, nothing more than 20 pounds. Those dumbbells you see me using are really just 20 pounds. Nothing more than that, because I still have the chemo port. So if you're not aware, I do have that chemo port. I'm hoping that the doctor will elect to remove that soon, hopefully in the next 3 to 4 months, that we're done with the whole chemo therapy chapter. So that's where I'm at today. Thank you again for joining me in my journey today. I'm hoping that wherever you are and however you are doing, you're doing better than me. You're getting stronger, you're recovering, and you're on your way to regaining your quality of life back. And for me, the grind continues. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.